Phil Knight went into the world searching for purpose, as you may know if you've read his book, and making money obviously mattered, but he said that was never the aim that he had in his life. Years later, he explained what he eventually realized is that business is an all out pursuit for profits, period, full stop. But for us, business was no more about making money than being human is about making blood. Yes, the human body needs blood. It must manufacture red and white cells and platelets and distribute them to the right place at the right time, or else. And you can think about that and realize it's so true. I mean, you have to make money. There's no way that you're going to say, I'm writing just for love. We're all writing because we want to have income. But I've just found that having that purpose matters so much more. He goes on to say, but the day to day business of the human body isn't our mission as human beings. It's simply the basic process that enables our higher aims. When you make something, when you improve something, when you deliver something that makes people happier or healthier or safer or better, and when you do it crisply and efficiently, the way everything should be done, but so seldom is, you're participating more fully in the grand human drama. You're helping others live more fully. People around Nike sensed that purpose long before Nike ever succeeded. And one of those people was a guy named Bob Woodall. At a point that they were in serious financial trouble, Knight told one of his employees, Bob Woodall, that he needed money. And so Bob went to his parents and asked them if they'd be willing to lend him $5,000. Not Knight went on. He went over to their house and reluctantly and humbly, he said, yeah, I need the money. They offered him the $5,000. He accepted it. And then they asked, do you need more? Knight admitted that he did. They emptied their savings account and gave him their last $3,000. Knight asked why they would do something like that, and Woodall's parents replied, if you can't trust the company your son works for, who can you trust? Years later, when Nike went public and the early founders became wealthy, Woodall's parents quietly asked their son what it meant. What does it mean? They whispered. Bob told them, it means your original $8,000 loan is now worth $1.6 million. I don't understand, Woodall's mother said. Bob smiled and said, it means if you can't trust the company that your son works for, who can you trust? The principle to live by here is when your mission is real and your character is trusted, people will believe in you long before the results appear. I love that thought because as I start thinking about for myself, right now I feel like I'm in that position. You know, I'm trying my best. I'm writing things that I really enjoy, and I've resisted the urge to make it about hype and excitement and try to just, clickbait stuff that is going to attract attention. I really want to make a difference in people's lives. If you can actually transform who you are and become someone new by anything that I say, that's what I'm really after. Hope you've enjoyed this story and that you'll hang out with me more for the Growth Initiative.